He sits, awaiting his judgment. A warrior from an old age, fierce, feared, proud, battle-forged. His armor was bloody, his beard was shaggy. But the room wasn't what he expected. No grand displays, no imposing gates, and no statues made from fine marbles. No. Instead, it was cold, clinical, minimalist, surrounded by steel. The air conditioning blew in his face. He shivered, and goosebumps formed on his arms. His thoughts brewed, and one dim light bulb in the center of the room. For ages I have felt the sting of winter, but this cold doesn't bite. It lingers, hollow, apathetic. He sat on a folding chair in front of a plain square table, with an identical one facing him. He wasn't bound or restrained, but he couldn't move. He shook his head, trying to find reason in his empty skull. Then came another. His skin was pale. His hair was well kempt. A collar shirt with khaki pants. The warrior looked at the man like he saw a god or an alien. There was a stack of paper in the man's hands. He closed the door with unsettling ease and brushed off some dust from his pants. He took a seat in the chair and began reading the papers. The man began nodding, intrigued. A smirk escaped his lips, but fell back to his cold demeanor. He flipped through the papers. His expression was unreadable. The man began. It seems you have an interesting history, Javor. He puts the last sheet of paper down, making eye contact with Javor. Javor growled lightly. He clenched his fists hard, baring his chipped and brown teeth. His breath made the man lean back in disgust. You wish to enter the gates of Valhalla, the warrior's paradise, where the mead and meat is plentiful, where the battles are a testament to a warrior's soul like yours. Javor grinned and chuckled like the prideful beast he is. There is no doubt that Odin will open the gates and welcome me with open arms. There is one thing. The man raised his finger, sat up and cleared his throat. Do you really call yourself a warrior, Javor? Javor raised a brow. His heart was searing. His face turned red, more confused than angry. A question that challenged his hubris. Sure, you've had your fair share of triumph and bravery in battle, and in many ways brutality. The man picks up a sheet in the middle of the pile. Hacked off a war chief's head with your axe. That must have put a scare in them. Yeah, they all ran like rats, and we hunted them down one by one. Just wait until you see what I'll do to you, pretty boy. Javor licked his lips. The man didn't retaliate. He only gave Javor a stare of silent judgment. He leaned forward, his fingers steepled, elbows rested on the table. So tell me, warrior, what did you fight for? The man's gaze never left Javor's eyes. Javor snarled. My clan, my family, my honor. Your name, the man scoffed. Your pride, selfishness, your eagerness to please. Did your clan or your family come to mind whenever you started raising villages, killing poor peasants in their fields? A brief pause. Hacking a pregnant woman in the name of Odin, cutting her down with the might of the gods. Silence. Javor's breath hitched. His face froze. How? That was the only thing Javor thought. Then his mind traveled back. All he saw was a burning village, a bloody axe, a hunger for death, and it went all back to the man's soul-breaking gaze. You dare! He roared, in his own pitiful defense. But the man only smirked. Excuses for murder. Quaint. But I wonder, which sin was the most damning? Validity? Complacency? Zeal? But Javor had nothing to say. He could barely even breathe. He avoided eye contact with the man. His hands shook, eyes twitched. Do you even stop and think about the poor innocent souls you slaughtered? Javor burst out, yelling, "Stop! Please! I can't take it anymore!" Good, he smiled. It takes time to own up to your sins, Javor, and we have plenty of time. The man's laugh echoed through the room as darkness faded over. Fate. It's a fickle thing.